This morning in a secure complex in St. Pete, leaders of a local startup, they're closely watching a spacecraft that's on its way to the moon.
Yeah, in St. Petersburg, that craft is set to land on the moon's surface tomorrow. 10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean is live this morning at that temporary mission control to find out more about the important payload on this lunar lander and what it could do for our country. Jenny, this is really all about data.
Absolutely. Good morning, Jameson and Caitlin. To say I'm fascinated and quite overwhelmed by all of this excitement and information is really an understatement. This is a little miniature version of what is going to be landing on the moon. And on this is going to be a data holder, if you will, or sort of like a hard drive. It's exactly this size, a little bit heavier, and it is basically, it's going to hold data that's so important, and it's going to store that data on the moon. So I want to bring in Chris Stott now. He is the CEO of Lonestar, which is, holding all of this. Tell me exactly what kind of information is on that that's going to be stored on the moon, and why is it so important?
Think of mission critical data, premium data, things you can't live without. Imagine losing your phone, but imagine if you were a government losing your phone. That kind of data.
And you already have some data on the moon already because you sent something up, about a year ago? And tell me about that and why that was the important first piece to really putting this all together.
No, well, thank you. A year ago, almost to the day, Intuitive Machines, our partners, we went with them, software-defined data center. We transmitted the Declaration of Independence as the first ever document off-planet for storage, and we brought back the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, refresh, restore the hard drive that you were talking about.
So when you talk about important information, that's the kind of information that we're talking about. And there's a whole future in this because the amount of data that we're creating each day on Earth, we really need to have a backup that's not here on Earth where it can be destroyed.
Exactly. 2.5 quintillion bytes a day. Amazing. That's 1,000 petabytes. It's an exabyte. That's 1 million MacBook Pros every 24 hours. And it's 1 second past midnight. Open another 1 million MacBook Pros. It's incredible. It drives our whole society. And where do we store it? Where do we keep it safe? Down here is where all the wars and disasters are, and other things. So let's find somewhere peaceful, calm, Earth's largest satellite. And as my wife, Nicole Stott, astronaut, says, the moon is so good for data storage, if it wasn't there, we'd have to build it.
And I love this, and you were just able to get in. I know we got to wrap this up, but this was what you got in. This was from yesterday, and that's the spacecraft Athena flying over or orbiting the moon, correct?
Correct. Getting ready for landing tomorrow.
Tomorrow at noon. I know that's going to be a big day for you guys, and of course we're going to be following this because so much future in this and so much data that we are going to be able to store on the moon that's so important. We're live in St. Petersburg. Jenny Dean, 10 Tampa Bay.
All right, Jenny, thanks. Kind of cool.
Very cool. Right in our backyard.
I didn't even know quintillion was a real number. Now I do. All right, time now 6.